Yo, what up, people? Welcome, the last Pitskill race we're gonna do, and we're not screwing around here. I need to get some practice in ASAP, so let's get into it. Let's get this chat working. And it's over there somewhere. Every time it's on the wrong side, obviously. How everybody's doing. Welcome to the stream. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Nice and tight. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hey, Ringelberg. Jongen. How are you doing? So, let me know how the audio levels are, because I was screwing around with them again. Chuck Van House can drive today. And track's hot. Yes, it is. Okay, I got a nice setup here. Let's go. Hey, Chuck, how you doing, man? Welcome. Track is hot. How hot? Yeah, 4 and 4 tires. Let's have a look. Maybe like this. Let's have a look. Let me know if the audio levels are good. Oh, steer lock. Bro. Fix the steer lock. Where is it? Where is the application? How are you doing, Ringelberg? Everything okay? Alright. This should be better. Tired of work. Tired. Work has beaten me. FedEx peak season. Oh, you, okay, you're like, that's like delivery stuff, right? Okay. Yeah, man, and sometimes you just don't feel it, right? I mean, I have it sometimes on stream as well. So, yeah. Let me know how the audio levels. Oh, you're sick. You already said that you didn't feel well, Adjan, right? So the sickness has. Let me. How are the audio levels, people? Yeah, okay. Yeah, just sick it out, man. You'll recover from that. Yeah, this is the last race in the BMW. Yeah. Yeah, the last race. This car really performed well this season for me. Only Valencia was a little bit disappointing. Sounds good. Okay, Chuck, thanks for that. Let me warm up a bit, because I really need to, I'm missing a lot of rhythm because I was very busy with video. And I also tried out a little bit of that Automobilista. You see that pothole at Jan? You see that nothing happened with the car? That's because of new damper settings. At least, or I overjumped that pothole over there. Yeah, it's really good. A little bit off the pace still, but yeah, that's 26 we need, but I think I need to get some laps in, and then eventually we'll get there, Chuck. Also, the pressures are a bit off. I think we need to have a look at the pressures. All that hours of testing on different tracks were really useful. Yeah, it really was, wasn't it? And 26, yeah. Let's have a look. This is a bit slow. What do we got here? Yeah, we need to pick up the pace. Where? Let me just fix the tire pressures real quick. Temperatures look okay. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, and if we took a lot less fuel, then so we have 10 more minutes. Let's have a look. 2 frame drops, also not really helping. A lot of cars here, 30 cars. Now I still feel like a big underdog here, so, or a small underdog. I don't know how you call that. Big underdog. All right. Not sure where I'm gonna pull the pace from now. Probably it needs to come from the chicane. Hey, Space Llama! Hey, Leon! What up, people? What up, people? Obviously, I had to invalidate that one. How are you doing, Leon? And Space Llama? How are you doing, guys? How nice of you to join me here. Struggling to find the 26 at the moment. That's the fucking corner I was searching for. Now that looks a lot better. Oh, a little bit cutting it too much. 4 more minutes. We still have a bit too much tire pressure on the left. Oh, mate. I have tried your setup philosophy in AMS2 and Alamu and it's working wonders for me. Leon. Fuck yes. That's what I'm talking about, yeah? People think it's still like Assetto Corsa Competizione, but this works everywhere. If the sim is built properly, these setup changes work. So, thanks for this message. Absolutely awesome. Okay, so we got a 27 lap time. Where can we see on the overlay? Somewhere my best lap time. I think the overlays need some work though. Thanks, man. Thanks. That means a lot. There's a next video coming out Friday. I hope it's ready. It's all about thrill braking, but in a completely different way. Because, like, you've seen all these videos like, yeah, thrill brake, but that doesn't really explain anything, right? Okay. We're gonna... Don't get QDT today. Are you gonna try to see an album to come out? Obviously I'm gonna try it out, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be public about it. Because this weekend I was driving a lot of Automobilista as well. And I don't know. Like, I want to drive in VR, Leon, and it's just not working in LMU. They didn't build that properly, so I don't know, man. Well, the braking is like what I did here now in this moment. Yeah, but you know, if you want to like my videos, like them halfway through the video, not from the beginning. It's better for the algorithm. A lot of people already stop AMS to do YouTube bugs. Yeah, the bugs. I watched few live streams today, and it's not looking good. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why this game has so much bugs. So like the LMP2 and the LMDH, they are really nice to drive. It's really fun. I like it a lot. I really like it. Yeah, I got the same feeling with the LMP2 car and the LMDH car. It really feels the same as the first time I jumped into ACC. The feeling that I get from those cars. But all the rest is just shit, so yeah. Yeah, and the watch time, yeah? Keep watching. So, I will tell you a little bit about the YouTube algorithm. You know how it works? You guys are with me in the chat. You probably get, if I upload a video, then you probably get a notification, or maybe it's in your feed. If you click on it, as soon as you see it the first time, and you watch it all the way from the beginning to the end, this is a sign for YouTube that it thinks that it's a good video. If you don't click on it and you wait, or you click on it and you just get fed up with it within a minute, then I did not make a proper video, then the algorithm is not going to promote that video so much. So if the core audience of the guys that follow me will watch the video from all the way beginning to the end in the first click, this is a sign to the algorithm that's a very good video. And that's how it's gonna treat it then, and then it got a lot of exposure on that video. So that's a little bit of how it works. So, John Balgrom, can someone tell me what racing I need to do to get my safety rating up to get my LFM lines? I'm a newbie. Lol. Yeah, let me just first get into the race session, because I'm a little bit delaying that. I will tell you, yeah, just one moment. Just get in here. Ah, and my game crashes. Nope, no issues. No issues. We need to... Let me restart the game. Still here, yeah? Stream is still working. Let's have a look. All right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you wanna get into some AI races. Just be close by and don't quit any races. That's basically what you need to do for 15 races or something, 20 races. Okay, let's have a look. Weather's clean. Okay. Cab grip. Dampers. Oh, dampers, boys. Let's go. Okay, so let's do practice. Hey, the Ripper. Alka. Hey, thanks by the way, Ripper, for sending me that setup. I will test that out at some point. I hope I can manage that setup. Probably not, but we'll see. At least I know what's something that is fast, right? So yeah, just to come back at the safety rating, keep driving. AI, don't touch them. Don't get discouraged if you are touching them. Just try to avoid that. Don't overtake them. Be close to them and make like 15-minute races. And try to avoid quitting races, because quitting races will be painful for your safety rating. What do we have here? Quit races cost you a lot of safety points. Yeah, you need to finish the races. And Rappel, how you doing, man? You were from Warkum, right? Or was I mistaken? With somebody else? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm really good. Whoa. Drachten. Oh. Okay, I'm mistaking you for somebody else, but doesn't matter. Drachten, now I know. Oh, this damper settings are absolutely great. Artian, jongen. Die dampers are good. I'm rethinking the Ferrari even with the dampers. Maybe it can be good on curbs because everybody is chasing meta. Okay, it's a bit shit here. And oh, that's a cut. I hope we can stay out of the cuts, because it's gonna happen in that chicane. Once you cut it, you cannot like lift and go back, so that will be... I will take some margin there to not get any cuts in the race. No, this VR is absolutely the absolute best thing there is. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. I've seen so many people complaining about, oh, VR, it's too heavy for your eyes, you cannot keep up, it's exhausting. It isn't. If you get used to it, you yeah, Ringobert. I will talk Ringobert. Okay, this is the qualifying, boys. This is what it's all about. Okay, let's have a juicy look at these fuel level, lower fuel level. I will just make that one long stint. Let's go. Hopefully we can push out at 26. Nail that lap, yes. And I put my gloves on because every time I turn the sync mage gloves on, I don't know, I throw better dice and the race starts. So let's see if we can get lucky and start again. Thanks, Wingelberg. Let's go. I'm curious if the curb on this next corner. I think we solved it. So Siam, you're not participating in this one, are you? Ah, okay. Yeah, well, take the rest and thanks for being here, yeah, on this stream. And I want to thank everyone for being here with me in this stream instead of another stream, because I know there are a lot of them streaming a lot of stuff, so good that you guys are here. I really appreciate that, man. It's very nice to miss the first apex on the qualifying, so. I think the car in front is a bit slower than us. That's not good enough. Okay, I need to do something first because I don't like this.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
I was missing my body. Okay, let's do it again. True, it was such a dumb mistake on my own, blah blah. Okay, mate. Alright.
The exit looks clear.
Go, go,
okay,
go.
Arnout, we've got 10 minutes to do the business.
Go.
You need to watch the track limits.
So I was trying a lot of Automobilista, and maybe after the stream we can have a look at it again. But I really like the LMDH and the LMP2, but
clear, green flag.
it's like this party girl you meet in the club, and she's all interesting and pretty and sexy, but now you living with her, and she's absolutely insane, right? Clean lap will be difficult here.
P21. Fastest lap for Matos, 126.84.
No, it's just I will talk about later. Okay, Mr. the Ripper, because there's a lot of stuff. It's just not just one thing, it's a lot of things. Thanks, mate. Thanks a lot. That really helps. Still not a great chicane.
Okay, Arnout, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Definitely I need to improve this lap time.
P24. Brake temperatures looking good. That's a new fastest lap for AZ, 126.00. P17. Sector 1 time's okay.
Godverdomme.
Mind these track limits. Please, Arnout. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Bro. In the description, Rappel. In the description. All of them.
Blue flag.
Yeah. It was, wasn't it? Let's just take a deep, deep breath and try again.
B20.
Left side, clear left.
They can totally cut the grass there, no issues.
Alright, Arnout, you've used half your fuel.
Bro.
Sector 2 is 0.49, off the pace. Track limits, keep it within the lines.
Three more minutes.
Okay, Arnout, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is clear. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
6 off the pace.
Let's go. Like it. I'm loving it. That's good lap time.
Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. Yellow flag Sector 3. Green flag Sector 3. It looks like Maker has gone off. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 1 is green.
That corner you can really lose a lot. We can do one more. One more lap, people.
16th place. Very little fuel left. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Yellow flag. flag. Incident sector 3, yellow flag. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag sector 1. Incident clear, green flag. Yellow flag. Clear of the incident, green flag. Yellow flag sector 1. Green flag sector 1.
Okay, still the same.
That's the end of the session, P18.
P18. So, yeah. I'm not unhappy about that. Good.
Pit window opens after 1 minute. P18. 16
Okay,
minutes.
that's 127, was it? 127. Was it 127?
Track temp is 30. The air temp is 29 Celsius.
127. It was a good qualifying. Now let me just have a look. 2 minutes on the timer, guys. Let's have a look at the 2.5. 2.5. 105 liters, it says. Okay. Okay, so we take 55 and we take 50 with us. So guys, 50 liters from the start. I'm gonna need your help with the fuel because I take way too much fuel all the time. So let's fix that. Let's fix the tire pressures a little bit. Okay, this is what we're going to do. It was a good lap, a really good lap. Save this one. Noise. Okay, so now obviously we need to survive that race start. Split 2 is 127.2, mine 130. But you're still competing. You're turning into the chicane a bit too late. I hate that same problem as well. Oh, okay. Okay. It's hard to time that time, yeah. I see a lot of people using it with no problems, but in my case it worked very bad. I never refreshed the info. What I want to say about Automobilista, I have a whole list. I'm gonna read that up. I'm gonna make maybe a video about it. Because there's a lot of issues with Automobilista. For instance, the qualifying is a big problem. I've seen people that, like, the qualifying is alone, right? So why is the qualifying alone? We're driving a sim, right? So everybody should be on track. Now, okay, if the game decides to do that, then noise. But you can hear other cars while you do the hot laps in qualifying, and in nighttime you can even see their shadows. So everybody's driving like through each other, right? This is a big red flag for me. But this is just one of the examples. So guys, also for people that bought my setups, there are some interesting times coming up because I will make a complete damper fine-tune guide for everyone who's bought a pack. So me and Ringelberg, we talking about dampers, and also Nathan Henderson, did a lot of conversations with him as well. And I came up with some damper presets for stiff, soft and medium spring rates and suspension travel. Also the bump stop rate, which I put at minimum a lot of times. Also found a workaround for that in how do you call it? Like basically moving away from all meta tactics, making proper dampers for a lot of different cars. I tried this on this car, it's really working well. I tried it on the Porsche 992, it's really working well. Ringelberg was testing that on the 720S, it really works there as well. And we get more desired behavior out of the car instead of just the meta dampers. So know that. And for next season I'm gonna drive the Aston Martin, and I'm gonna apply that to that as well. Yep, every track, mate. Feels always very nice if somebody penetrates you like that, especially when it's pink. Okay,
Car number 426 in the left column.
last race. Let's hope we think that's funny, Ripper? Well, that was exactly my intention, to joke around a bit, yeah? Okay, I hope the race doesn't start when I'm mid-corner here. Screwing up the race start.
Car right.
Drive-through penalty, not me.
Watch your line. Clear right, on your right. Still there. Hold your line.
Don't like to be in the outside here.
Still there. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Banksy, car number 33 is now leading.
Jesus.
The gap to
Lost
car
few
number
positions.
369. Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds. All right, Arnout, pit window open. Track limits, watch those lines.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Gadverdamme, nog eentje.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear left. Clear all round.
The guy in front is Krug, car number 123.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Hold
What
your
up,
line.
bro?
Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
A little bit of touching left and right.
Left side. Clear left.
Now, okay, let's settle the field and get up to pace, please.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
But we're still here, come on. We're still here, mate.
Fastest lap for Pirella, 126.68. That lap time was 128.00. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.37 off the pace.
Yeah, those first few laps were absolutely great. I don't know where this left rear tire pressure is all of a sudden coming from, but that we need to change.
New fastest lap for Rainsy, 126.46.
That is the
Okay, Arnout, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Left.
Last lap time was at
And the rear left needs to
27.02.
drop.
That's your quickest lap.
The rear left needs to drop by 0.4 psi.
18th.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
That's a new fastest lap for Rainsy, 126.34. Defend your position, don't let him through. fastest lap for Maisie, 126.31.
I really need to be... they're slowing me down in front of me. So that's a bit unfortunate. I wish the Bentley could
Come on, find the gap.
hurry up some more. Uh-oh. Ferrari is lagging. Oh no, please don't.
That lap was at 127.52.
So guys, what I should do, should I just put an enormous amount of pressure on the Ferrari? Because he is pretty aggressive. And I can see him, like, make an aggressive move on the Bentley, and then we can be the laughing third guy. But I'm also under pressure from this Lambo, Nielsen. Last week on Spa, I was being chased by him as well.
Right side, clear right.
Okay, Arnout, keep running under pressure. He'll make a mistake.
Jet broken again, guys? Bruh. Okay, okay.
Your lap times are improving, this is good.
Yeah, I need to fucking find this. Missing my braking point, but don't want to cut the corner.
That lap was a 127.76. Stick with him, keep him under pressure. You've used half your fuel.
We can just draw a conclusion from this,
That was a 127.
guys. We can just not overtake here very well. Like, who knew, right? Totally unexpected. It's like Monaco, but there's
Okay,
grass.
keep Alan under pressure. He'll make a mistake.
And this freaking exit on the corner is absolutely super great. We have low part on the pressure in the Mustang. Interesting.
Stay close, see if we can unsettle him.
A little bit of an issue with the exit on that corner.
181.
A little bit. Now he's got the inside, the Ferrari. Screwing this up a little bit.
You've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Arnout.
Now we got the inside. He's cutting back the Bentley. Oh. Unfortunate.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Come on, Arnout. Nicely done. The car in front of us is now booster. Car number 360.
Car right. Stay right.
Did you see that? That was fucking close. Yo, that was close. Oh man. Did you saw that? Unbelievable. Somebody really missed their braking point. Well, okay, let's go. Yeah, he definitely killed someone.
Okay, Arnout, you're reeling P12 in. The gap is 0.9.
That wasn't cut? Unbelievable. Matt Johnson, what up? I cannot read the message. Is it the names on top time that can lag a little bit, right? Last week the stream completely failed.
12.
Okay, so we have nine more liters in the tank, so that would like 2 laps. I have some lag as well, some frame drops sometimes.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
So I'm adding 50 liters. Is that enough, guys? I have 8 liters left. Tell me, talk to me. Probably it is, right?
The gap to P9 ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9 P10.
My usage per lap is 2.47. Okay. Hey Flint, Joanne, what up? Then come closer to the TV, man. I'm on live support here. I need that. I need that. I need your help. Next time you're gonna be in stream, you're gonna be on the pit wall with the ACC drive, so you can tell me.
The gap to booster ahead is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds. We're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Arnout. You've just done a 128.00. Fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Yeah, I'll put like 53 liters.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Expect traffic when you exit the pits. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P22 between Nielsen and Little Part.
Good. Oh no! Bruh, okay. That's gonna cost us valuable positions. And I'm in the wrong gear. Also a problem. Yeah. Oh yeah, time, absolutely.
Alright Arnout, we're at the halfway point. We think about 1 minute of fuel remaining.
That is the most horrible pit stop ever, guys. So. We're lucky on the pit.
Blue flag. Cabrera is entering the pits. He's in P3. We think he'll be close in front of you when he exits.
I'm kind of happy with the new tires, though.
Booster is pitting from P6. We think he'll come out a little way behind you.
Okay, thanks, time. Let's go.
P23. The gap to 22nd place. Ahead is now 0.8.
I think we lost a lot of positions, guys. It's really horrible. I screwed up the pit stop, so totally my own doing.
Okay, Arnout, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The gap to P22 in front is now 0.8. That was a 127.04.
Oh, it's such a shame, man. These guys we had all behind us. That's I just screwed up my own pit stop, so. Such a shame.
Right side. Clear right.
First.
There's one going off. Who was that? I had another one going off.
On your left, clear left.
P19.
P19.
You know, guys, we need some sort of a vote of this train in front of us. It cannot keep... Somebody's gonna slip up, don't you think? And let me just tell you how unbelievably difficult it is to take the chicane when you're chasing somebody.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Alright, Arnout.
Yeah.
Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
And the others. Maybe the beamer in front of us as well. Ringelberg, you were right. Man, feel bad for them. I'll not let Prompter behind us. We need to pick up the pace. No, come on.
Just cut the track. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
I was blocking him a little bit. Not do that again. You know, Ringelberg is my mastermind, people. Base engineer and also race engineer.
20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Oh man, yeah, Italo is coming closer.
You've just done a 127.35. Okay, Arnout, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Yo, the McLaren, it's big. You see that?
Reel in, Matos. The gap is now 0.25.
Oh
Left
man.
side, clear left.
Oh, that was. Well, that's gonna be a penalty. I don't know what to do there. He braked way. He braked earlier than I anticipated. Oh, I feel so bad. Is he still alive behind us, guys? That was Matos. Thiago Matos, I believe.
Into your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. P16. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
I think Mr. Italo behind us is faster than us. Prompter. Yeah. 5 seconds probably. Yeah, most likely. We'll see. It's really, I'm under pressure, people. Yeah, I got 5 seconds probably.
Okay, Arnout, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 15 minutes left. That lap time was 1:27.29. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Time to get defensive, mate. Okay, Arnout, you just cut the track.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Come on, don't let him get away.
So that's your countryman, Siam?
P17.
Nunes? I just couldn't keep him behind me. He's really pushing hard. Yeah, I know. And I owed him one, yeah, because I was hitting him before, so in Sandford I hit him. So I just thought like I could not like escape his pressure. So I was like, okay, never mind. I already blocked him once, so yeah, chicane is horrible. But hey, Siam, did you take the chicane with that
You've used half your
Mustang before? I mean, it's just not fair, man. So the Matas behind us got 30-second penalty. 30 seconds. Just let me increase the brake bias a little bit because it's getting a little bit of tail happy, the car. You know, a few percent of brake bias can really help you out, right? Now all of a sudden I got so much more stability on the entry. I did like, what, 1.5%?
Stay close, there might be a chance here. They're slower than us through red gate. Looking all right here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. Okay, Arnout, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
No penalties, Simon. Nielsen and Carter, I mean, we could have been on P13 if we didn't have this horrible pit stop. Oh, okay. Because I saw a lot of penalties in the screen and I saw that the McLaren we hit got actually a penalty. So...
Gap to car number 770.
Oh yeah, you got Terry on as well, yeah? Oof. Oh, it's still there, the pothole. I thought I had like secret dampers, secrets, but apparently the pothole is still there. I'm losing a little bit of focus, but...
front is now 1.8 seconds.
Can you say hi for me, Terry, Eunice? That would be nice.
You've just done a 127.46. Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace. Alright, Arnout, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Oh, a little bit of oversteer.
The gap ahead is now 1.0 seconds. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. 17th place. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Nice and smooth with that throttle. Keep it balanced.
Haha.
Your lap time
Nice.
was at 1:27.
Nice.
50.
Really funny. I like Terry, it's a good guy. And guys, you should check out his stream on Twitch. I believe if you just sign up for free, then he's broadcasting a lot of these races, and yeah, it's really an extra component to these Pitskill races.
The gap to car number 717 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds.
Hey, Jursapik, what up, man? How have you been doing? B17 here. And guys, we don't even have one track cut, so that's really good. I think I'm losing a little bit of pace in that corner.
Window closes in 2 minutes. Front is now 1.1.
Hey, Cinema Junkie. What up, man? How are you doing? You gonna do the endurance with Shopee? That's good, yeah? So, yeah, I'm good. How about you? I think we got some sort of a warning or penalty. I saw my car number in the chat, but
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
they're
Window closing
probably
in 1 minute.
still fighting about it if they should give me a penalty, yes or no.
Your lap time was 1:28.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so too. I hope also you don't pass out, man. How long is that endurance? 24 hours? 6, 9? B16? What happened? Why am I on P16 all of a sudden? Oh, it's just such a bit.
Arnout, pit window is now closed.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we qualified on P17 and we got into P16. I think in this overall split one,
16th place. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
I think we got very lucky today, by the way, guys, because we had few moments that could really have ended in tears, really. So I think we're driving pretty consistent, although the last lap was a bit slow. Who won? Manuel Benz, didn't he? And Serge Sebastian second on this season. Congratulations to them. I don't know who's on P13. That's Fredrickson? Or am I missing someone? Anyways, it was a great season.
P16, that's the end
P16.
of the race.
Totally not unhappy about this. I think we need to do like an honor lap.
Car left, clear left. On your right, clear right. You're in the middle, clear right, clear all round.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, everything is like... I got a warning by the wait time, so... I don't know what the meaning is, but... how much fuel left? Let me have a look. What's... It should be on the thing here, right?
On your left,
Oh,
clear
no.
left.
It doesn't say. Fuel used 52, so like I think 10 liters. So a warning I got, so let's just put it here down here. All right, so I think this is the third time I'm wearing them. I wasn't really a glove guy, to be honest, but they turn out to give me some luck. 3 times in a row now. So, yeah. Okay, let's take off the headset. Let's just have a look. And the game is crashing again. This is happening now more often. Bruh. Well, anyways. Alright. So, that was a Pitskill season, basically. So let's talk about it, shall we? So... Let's look at the replay a little bit. Talk some... Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about AMS a little bit. Let me have a look. Steam, where are you? Hey, by the way, guys, Automobilista has an update. Let me have a look. So this is what I'm seeing right now. They issues 48 cars single player now available, blah blah blah. For grids 32 cars to ensure reliability, strong element, not more than 28 clients. Calibrating still receiving future fine-tuning coming days, especially for the wet conditions. There is no issue with championship scoring, the event, blah blah, content. Nah. So I will talk about, if you guys are still here, if you're interested, say something. so I know, or else I'll just shut up and quit the stream. But I'm token. Okay, this is what happens. I will open up Steam first. Bruh, where is it? Where are you, mate? So there was an update, so it's always good, yeah, an update. So what I did today, let's first look at this real quick and explain. So it's a little bit of my side hustle and my business, yeah, these setups, because I really like to build them, and if people can pay something and be like support me that way, that's absolutely amazing. So this setup, like, this is what I normally do. I pick my own setups, yeah, I'm not picking anyone different ones or hide anything. This is just what I use myself, and I'll fine-tune them to the track. And what I'm basically doing, I keep basically on the same things. I might drop an anti-roll bar here or there. And for this particular track, with the acceleration out of that like corner, can we see that here? No, we can't. Like the corner going uphill to the right, we needed some additional grip and stability. And I think we really got that, and I could really dose throttle and be on throttle over there. So what I did with the dampers, I did make a lot of ranges here on the back, made a pretty soft anti-roll bar, and got like a lot of fast rebound, and I dropped kind of like the bump. Obviously this is the meta kinda, but this allowed me to, like, the back of the car was really planted like this, and especially for the fast rebound. I don't know what kind of setup you're using right now, and maybe for your own setups. Obviously it's very much dependent on your wheel rates, so these values go with these values a lot of times. So I found with wheel rates low, you can have the low bump. But if you start increasing that, so let's say you were doing this, let's say you were doing this, yeah, let's say you do this, yeah, like this to me is more like Silverstone, right, or Watkins Glen. Then a lot of setups that I created, and what you might see on different people is, let's say you got a lot of baseline stability here, yeah, you're using this wheel rate and that wheel rate and that wheel rate. What I would do with the dampers, and it's still under investigation, yeah, so don't pin me on it, I like to keep the bump and the fast bump a little bit on the same side. So I would increase the bumps here, 16, and I would then start dropping that rebound. Why are we dropping the rebound, right? Why are we doing this? It would be nice to learn what circuits are low DS and which one are high. Okay, I will. Yeah, let's talk about that, Space Llama Glama. So you told me your name, but I'm sorry, I forgot it. But I like the Space Llama Glama. I mean, I think it's the best nickname still. Downforce. Yeah, I understood. So because the spring is stiffer, it tends to push down a lot more firmly, right? And if you have meta dampers like max rebound, then you already have a super stiff spring, and with a lot of rebound, this spring just wants to push the wheel onto the tarmac and it starts bouncing because of it. So with more wheel rates, you should drop the rebound, right? And what I did with this setup is just like, if you put fast rebound on the middle of the slider instead of this, because this is what I used to do, this is what I still do in the rain. But if I let's say if I do it like this, the car just gets way more calmer. There's way more calmness to your car setup all of a sudden, especially when you jack up the wheel rates a little bit. So yes, Cinema Junkie, yes, Johan. Also, another interesting thing, when you are braking, right? Let's say you have, let's go back to meta dampers. Let's do meta dampers. I still use this in the Austin pack. That's gonna be updated as well. I will come up with some presets which you can just copy and use with different wheel rates. By the way, we don't want to change dampers for the wrong reasons. Yeah, I will do that. Let me explain this first. So, I'm gonna do that. Your setup you created. So, meta dampers with low wheel rates. That works. It works. There's no lie about it. It works, but it's super weird. Some cars you can do this. With the Austin you can do this, but with a lot of other cars, meh. I don't really feel really good. It doesn't feel like something I want to drive. First of all, you're gonna be on the bump stops a lot of times. Now, they dropped the bump stop rate, so this is like the end of the suspension travel, and now it's on the bump stop rate. That's very soft. You know what this does? This makes a car that pitches like crazy. So whenever you're using this kind of a setup, and you jack up the rear ride height, you get a very sensitive nose, and you lose it on oversteer if you're not careful. Why is that? Well, first of all, we don't have any pressure on the front. So whenever we're hitting the brakes fully, the car will pitch immediately. What immediately will happen. Then, with the high rebound on the back, that will also jack up the rear end of the car as fast as possible. So not only do we have weight transfer and the nose pitching, but we have this horrible rebound as well, pushing the back end up, right? Now, if you control this through steering and braking, you can get the car into the right direction very quickly. But it's you need to be massively precise. And on some cars you can get away with this, like this car or an Aston Martin. But if you start doing this with, let's say, a Porsche, or you do this with Ferrari, McLaren, you can do this with the McLaren as well, but it feels just like all slidey and all over the place. So what to do instead? And this is something I still need to investigate, but let's say I use this setup and I do this. Now, what this does, this makes sure the car doesn't pitch. So the suspension is traveling up until the bump stop rate. Yeah, the stiffer this is, the more abruptly that will happen. I would more think about it like this. Let's say we do all 600. This one as well. And let's say you're in a super fast corner on Silverstone and you want some additional grip on the front, then you could increase this one a little bit. And now the rear tires are getting like a small percentage of extra overload on high speed, this making the rear car a bit more loose under high speed situations, right? But if you do this with this kind of a setup, then you get understeer and oversteer because of these rates. That's why they removed them, because it's a meta. But what you also could do, and this is what I'm investigating at the moment, we could just increase these values. 20 and 60. Now we have more suspension travel and the bump stop rate is controlling it. So then you could ask, maybe now I got the right balance and grip again, but now I'm controlling the pitch of the car in the squat under high speed situations. This is something I'm figuring out. So go to the McLaren. And also the dampers, we're thinking presets like this. Something like this. Presets like this. Presets like this. And I believe we should always have more rebound than bump. That's what I think. But maybe with super stiff springs, it can be might be a little bit like this. But I don't see this happening. This is not. I think this is horrible setup. So I think always you should have more bump than fast bump. So okay, let's go to the McLaren. Let's fuck the replay, whatever. Or somebody really wants to see it, then you need to comment. So the long and short of it is that I'm basically going away from the meta and actually start understanding setups even way deeper. I was not really into meta. I already understood that it's not really feeling very well, but with this new knowledge that Nathan Henderson and Ringelberg, we have we're talking about this, and I think there's a lot more to it than most people think. So.
The track temp is 34. The air temp is 30 Celsius.
This was it, yeah? This one. So, tow values are broken in ACC, yeah? Max tow, minimum, maximum, it doesn't work. So 0.3, you put that for stability, yeah? We have max camber. That's kind of a thing. If you think that is the max, that this is meta, if you go to iRacing, they also run this camber on these wheels. So know that they're running that there as well. In race pace, we do 2 traction control on a McLaren. It's way more forgiving. Yeah, you don't need that extra tent every lap. This is going to be way more stable. The mechanical grip. So again, the meta says no wheel rates and like all of it gone. We're actually having some wheel rates here. This car really thrives with the aerodynamics, so that's why we have these anti-roll bars, which is interesting because the meta is the max. So in this one is 7. It's kind of interesting, but you can do that with these dampers. So here we have actually really low rebound and some more fast bump. So this could also be a preset that can really work well, right? I'm not sure why this is 10 and this is 15. I think Adjan has his reasons for this. And that's allowing us to get a lot more ride height on the back as well with the high wing. But I'm not sure, Ringelberg, maybe you should try this with 8 wing as well, because I found that a lot of tracks you can run a less rear wing and you'll have some additional top speed, but obviously that changes the front aero variation a little bit. So yeah, so that's it. And yeah, so I'm coming up with the presets, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna add them to all the setup packs or whatever. I have to think about this, or make a video about it. I think there will be oh yeah, okay, that's, yeah, I totally forgot that. So this was for a wet setup as well. So this setup you can slam on wet tires and you'll be great. Yeah. So let's talk about, let's what's the time? Oh, we'll have some time. Maybe I can maybe I can drive a little bit on the screen, test something out. So guys, oh, that's not a good one. New livery. Luxe, do I say that pronounced? Luxe, like here it is, yeah. He sneaky put his name underneath here. You can find him in the Discord. He makes liveries for us, and this is gonna be the livery that I'm gonna carry this season. He made this for me. Thanks, man, for building this. Absolutely awesome. And I'm gonna drive this car next season because I love this car. It's so good. I can even go faster in this car than a BMW. So there's that. And we put the Nürburgring circuit. I believe we have a hot lap server there. Where are you? And we're working on awesome liveries. So for the community races next week, I'm trying to get it fixed, the awesome livery, so everybody can download awesome liveries and then we can see each other's liveries. Would be nice, yeah? So if you want to go in my hot lap server, here it is. Password is SRA. It's basically LFM BOP with some juicy modifications. So let's get some overlays here, shall we?
The track temp is 34. The air temp is 30 Celsius. Yeah. Working on that, Atya. Because on the website, it's so much additional work for me, right? I'm like already my schedule is already all the way up there. Oh yeah, and I was gonna talk about the Automobilista. So can you see this here? This is my taking notes. So I took I watched streams from Jardir, I watched streams from Niels Naujux, I watched streams from Dan Suzuki and some other guys, and I'm just taking notes to figure out what the deal is with Automobilista. So the more bump stop rate you have in Automobilista, the less spring travel you have. You add rear ride height for more rear downforce. That's what Neil said. Rake makes the car less sensitive on high speeds, which is completely the opposite what we're doing here, but that's what he said. We can use Lovely Dash for better heads-up display in Automobilista. We need soft tires for colder temps and hard tires for hotter temps, so they're like, it's not like soft tires kinda are for faster quality laps, it's just temperature. For the LMP2 cars, you want to run the Orica car, that's just the faster, and the Ligier is the safer car, so everybody's just basically picking the Orica car. The LMDH car, the safest car, is the Lambo. The Cadillac feels sketchy. The TC is broken. From 1 to 10, you don't really feel a difference. If you turn it off, it's very like broken. So you can run softer rear springs for more stability, but that's pretty straightforward. From GT3 cars, the Audi and the Lambo are the fastest, and then the rest basically comes. Then when you load up the game, you get random setup loads. So
you just jump in a server and then all of a sudden the game decides, like it's like juggling what kind of setup you're gonna run. So you always need to load your own setup. And what else was there? Oh yeah, qualifying. You see all the different cars in the night. You see all the shadows of all the cars that try to qualify. So, and there's also people saying in Dan Suzuki, his stream, that you can actually draft from ghost cars in qualifying. Now that is a big red flag for me. And to find some pace, you need to really screw around with brake ducts and radiator settings. Well, that's what I found right now. And I was building this list, and the more stuff I start to research, the more disgusted I actually am with Automobilista 2. So there's that. Okay, that's out of the way. Let's go here. By the way, this is almost 7 till 10 hours of okay, yeah, I'm not finished yet, Maxi. Thanks for the support, man. 5 months. Thanks, man. Awesome. And Australia. So totally put me off guard here. What I want to say. Oh yeah, so overlays. I'm gonna talk about the Austin, and I'm gonna tune out this Austin, and I'm gonna do that live now to explain people how I'm changing the setup. Where is the overlay? Is it here, people? Ah, there it is. Okay. This is something I always have to do when I go to.
Temperature's falling. It's now 26 Celsius.
Oh, thanks, Johan. Nice. Yeah, I think these streams are way better than me just driving. I mean, people, I like this driving. I do, as I'm doing it anyway. So why not stream it? But yeah, I enjoy this as well. So, so levels again. I talk with. I put low downforce here as well. I spoke with Nathan Henderson, and he said he's actually running the Austin with a lot less wing on a lot of tracks, and this is just a one track where we might be quicker with a lower wing setting because there's just not like a lot of downforce needed. So why not use a little bit of less downforce? First we're gonna go to that high downforce, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna change this. So we're not gonna go meta anymore, and we're gonna change this up. And if I find some baseline that will work on the most tracks, I will update the pack as well. So let's talk about it. So we need to think about this track, the Nürburgring GP, and we have a lot of, yeah, how do you call it? You got like a lot of mechanical grip you need here. So let's add some. I think this looks pretty decent. And let's go a little bit higher. We still go pretty low because this track is just a lot. Let's not go extreme here because we really need the short ranges on the back, but we're gonna increase this, and we're gonna put this here. I'm gonna test this out right now. This one as well. I'm gonna add a bunch of range here. 19. It's a lot, yeah. 17. I don't know. The brake bias, dampers. Let's go. It's still pretty soft damper. Let's do this. Let's use this preset. This is gonna be a preset, guys, this damper setting. Well, over here it's like 61, and that means it's 61 on the brake power going to the front tires. Sometimes they say 61, 58, 61, 57. Or like the difference, right? Just know when you're adding it, you push more power to the front. So what, like in the, oh Johan, you're gonna love this next video because I'll go into brake bias, what's happening and with trail braking and brake bias and how awesome that is. But just know that when the car pitches forward and you're really hitting the brakes and you have super low brake bias, then because there's like not a lot of pressure on the rear tires and they start to slip, they start to slide. And if you have that problem, you increase the brake bias to the front. And if you increase it, you push it to the front. So if you have on the steering wheel brake bias, you should have brake bias on the steering wheel. If you feel on braking or releasing the brakes and you feel like the back end is starting to slide, I don't know if you saw in the race, but halfway in the second stint, I was increasing the brake bias because the rears were sliding too much under braking. Lower is faster, but that doesn't mean it should be always here. The McLaren has it very low and the Porsche has it very low, but the Lexus has it actually pretty high. And I just made a Bentley pack. It's also not that low, so it's all really car dependent as well. That's what I found at least. So these dampers, okay, 29, let's do 29. I'm just making this up here, but this is just like the 20%, 20%, 60%, 50% kind of a way. So 10, 10. Same for the back first, because we first need to, dampers are the fine tuning, they're the absolute end behavior we're searching for. That's why we tune the dampers. So you don't have to worry about them that much, especially not if you're making them like this. If you just use this with these wheel rates, then yeah, I think you cannot really do that wrong. We'll add a bunch of ride height because we changed. I think we can go, let's go 80. So maybe we need a new different name for these setups. B level 5, B level. Let's call them B level 5. So this is gonna be a tricky setup. Level 5. B level 5. Okay. By the way, guys, if you want to join me here, it's online. Type in Arnout. The password is Sim Racing Arnout. SRA with capital letters.
Pit exit looks clear.
Let me just put that chat here.
We've got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
By the way, this is totally out of my comfort zone to drive on the screen. I need to get used to this. So childishly easy, this car. Absolutely great. A little bit understeering here. Yeah, I think it's a very relaxing sound as well. A bit understeery, so we need to get rid of understeer on throttle behavior. Okay, a little bit too much here on the curve.
Okay, Arnout, you need to watch the track limits.
Let's see if I can get some sort of clean lap. I'm a second slower in the flat screen on a pancake. Get nice rotation on this mechanical part of the corner. Not really the tire pressure I want. So you can see how I'm applying like 10% of braking or 5%, and that's really making the car rotate. Overshooting it here. There's a lot of time I lost already in these few corners because I overshoot the apex. This is a little bit understeery here. So that's basically more ride height needed. I think we're looking at a 56 like this, because it's not in VR and yeah, 56.8. Invalid lap, obviously.
This lap will be deleted.
So here's like almost a second. Oh, it's pretty decent. Like you can see where the lap time is coming from, right? But just know that when I'm in VR, I can just squeeze out another second probably. It will be like 54s. So it's like a 50. I'm pretty surprised that I do like a 55.4. So what I found with this setup is on the braking.
Your brake temperature's okay.
Okay, is the trail braking different with the Maca? I read somewhere there's twice more error on it, your trail brake less, but I don't know. Yeah. You're, you know what? They're all different. They have all different characteristics. I will explain to you trail braking why it's so different in an Alstom than in a McLaren. And I have a video about this. It's about the engine placement, but from engine placement standpoint, let me get like a cool tool here. Let me get a cool tool here. This is fun. Okay, so Let's see if this works. Yeah, I like that. So, in an Aston Martin, the engine is in the front, right? Not completely in the front. I heard that the Bentley has a gearbox in the back. What the problem is with front engine cars is that the hood is higher. The weight is in the front. And if you pick an object like my phone and I make this heavier here, and I push this through the corner, the front wants to go out of the corner all the time because of its inertia, right? So the McLaren has the engine in the middle, right? Now, what does this do with trail braking? When we go full on the brakes in the Aston Martin, the front tires are exposed to more load, more tire overload than the McLaren. Then when you start to trail brake, these rear tires, because we have so much weight on the front with braking and all that good stuff, these rear tires are really loose, right? So if I start steering a little bit to this side and I release the brakes, then when I release the brakes, these tires are not having the burden to slow the car down anymore, but now you can also turn a little bit. And because there's all this weight on these tires and not these ones, you can really feel the trail braking. But if you have a McLaren and you have the engine in the middle, you feel this effect a little bit less. Because the front tires, like this car is better balanced, but it's still super useful also in a McLaren. So you should also do that in a McLaren. Yes, Ringelberg, that is absolutely true. With the Porsche, when the engine is in the back, I don't know if you're ever gonna see that, anyone, but let's say the mechanical grip, the brake bias on a Porsche, you can push that to like 41% to the front. A Porsche can it can brake the hardest from all the cars because it has a very good brake balance under braking because the engine is in the back. The car is pitching forward, there's a lot of weight in the front tires, but because of the rear tires, also a lot of weight in the back. Yeah. And then you have the inertia the other side, the other way around. So you have basically like a big weight pulling the back of the car through the corner. This requires a completely different setup approach than this car, by the way. So a little bit of an idea about that. And if you want to learn your trail braking and you want to really feel the brakes, Johan, I would really recommend this car or the Beamer or a front engine car, the Bentley as well. So if you really want to get a feel for that and feel what trail braking does to your car, then yeah, this and also the Mercedes as well. So okay, so let's talk setup here. So what did I found? I found that the car was a little bit oversteery on the braking. Now you can make two decisions. You can increase the brake bias. How do you mean that, Ringelberg? What's the best and the worst for braking? Yeah, okay, yeah, but also the what's a bit stupid is that the Ford is also braking very hard, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, so I found a little bit of understeer. Yeah, okay, yeah, got it. I found a little bit of understeer on throttle. And I especially found that in the fast S's. I got understeer on throttle. Now you can do multiple things. You can increase the ride height. This puts the aero platform. Let's say the aero. Let's go blue. Let's say the aero platform is here, right? And if I increase the ride height let's say to the max, aliens do this, then the aero platform might be more here. Don't use this as a scale. Maybe it's here and now it's here, but I don't want to change the ride height because it feels balanced in a lot of ways. So, what was it, 82? Fuck, what was it? I don't remember. That's why you save them. Because if you're going on stream and you're explaining and you're changing sliders all the time, then you might forget. So it was 80. Funny. Yeah, okay. So, there are so many things you can do. What I think is good to do, I want to keep the anti-roll bars on a low side because I want that mechanical grip in the slow section. It's pitching a little bit under braking. So I'm thinking we should drop this with 2 clicks. So now it's pitching a little bit less. I like the rates. I might the rates we keep, we might increase these rates. Why? Because when we're on throttle and we're like going to the fast S's, if I have a softer bump stop rate, the suspension is gonna stop. And now the suspension is gonna stop more abruptly. So I'm still enjoying the bump stop range in the slow mechanical corners, but with higher bump stop rate, I create some overload on the rear tires in the fast situations. I stop the travel more, and that will give us some rotation in the fast corners. So what's the right way to mount a fabric? There is a video on the channel, and Spate Lama Glama, I will also put on the Patreon a playlist of all these videos, how to view them in order, right? So what you wanna the rake, first of all, there's a free video on the channel, Arnout's preset. It's a great way just to start with rake only, with the ride height only. Yeah, you have certain damper settings and mechanical grip settings and all that stuff, and you can use the ride height only to feel the difference. The reason why I don't want to touch the ride height now, because I have, let's say you have understeer under braking, let's say you have understeer under throttle, let's say you have mid-core understeer, you have understeer everywhere, then you might bring up the ride height, right? If you are mechanical, if you think mechanical grip, so slow corners in this track, the first section, the last section is kind of, we have like a few hard pin corners that is also kind of mechanical. You want to think lower anti-roll bars, right? If I go to Watkins Glen or Silverstone, I'm thinking more like this. Because anti-roll bars are important for mechanical grip, but the lower you go, the more aero balance you suffer. Now, I changed up the bump stop rate on the back. I dropped the bump stop range in the front a little bit. This means the car will just pitch a little bit less. I have a little bit less grip on the front, and I have a little bit more of a stiffness in the back. Let's do some laps and call this level 5.1. And then we have the tires, and we're off the pressures, I believe. And let's just drop this a little bit. Now, it's important that you are familiar with the track and you're familiar with all the corners and you can drive somewhat consistently. That's why I'm not getting into setup changes a lot with Automobilista, because this is a new relationship. I don't know this woman. I don't know what she does. I don't know the braking points. I don't know throttle. I don't know how much curb I can take. I don't know the track limits. So there's no point changing your setup when you just don't know anything. So. Correct, Ringelberg. That's also how I feel. So this toe values are basically broken, and for sprint races, 30 minutes, 1 hour, we want to use the most camber. Caster, I am not sure of. People have said that you need max caster. It's meta. I'm not so sure anymore. Okay, we changed the let's 5.1. Okay, let's try out. By the way, I'm always testing with 30 liters. So I'm not searching for this absolute alien massive lap time. I want 30 liters, so I have a good average between when I do a race, and I have a good average when it's very empty. So 30 liters. That's why I do 30 liters. So yeah, okay. Let's do another lap. By the way, I'm gonna wrap it up in a bit, yeah, because I need to sleep. Bro. It's an English car, yeah, it's unreliable.
Looks like you're clear.
Doesn't want to start. And the absolute downside of the Austin is the first gear. Way too long.
Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Yes, it does. But you can also crank up the force feedback in your wheelbase. It is true, because the more caster you have, the more the wheel's forced to be like it's going under an angle, so the more caster you have, the more the wheel wants to go back to its original position. So yeah, it definitely increases the force feedback. In real life, they actually say it creates more driver feel. So yeah. So I don't know, but this fast corner already felt a lot better than it did beforehand. This is still very understeering, which is interesting. So, you saw how I was sliding? This is also a very positive thing about a front engine car, because I don't have weight on the back, I can just save it in a full slide. Oh.
Sector 1 is quick.
Okay, now it's actually still understeering, so
Please, Arnout. Yellow flag.
that will... I know
Green
that,
flag. Incident
like,
clear.
because the rates did not help me out
Yellow
here,
flag.
the rates did not help me out. So, in this case, when I just can't turn it in this fast corner, you can go two options. And that is more ride height, right? But I'm also kind of fantasizing with this wing setting, because that will absolutely give me more rotation on the fast corner as well. So let's do 8 instead, because I want to listen to the pro, and you should always listen to a pro because they know better. And Nathan, he kind of talked with me, and he's like doing this for 1.5 years non-stop. So let's just do 8 wing. Do that instead. 5.1. 5.2. Let's just call this 5.2. Let's do this again.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Green flag, all clear.
Now, a downside of this wing, taking this wing off, is that we lose pressure. So it might make us a tiny bit slower through all the downforce kind of corners, but these corners are super mechanical, right? Obviously we don't have the temps yet. Okay, let's try to push one more lap. See how the car rotates when I touch the brake, right?
Sector 1 time is good.
This is actually a little bit slow. I struggle a lot in these corners overall, not in just... Still think we could add more ride height. So if you really want to test wing setting, here's what I would do.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Yeah, totally get what you're saying.
That was 155.61. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
It's okay, 55, it's not very special, but gets with the flat screen, I don't know. So, less rebound on the rear. What is this now gonna do? Well, when you see me brake, I have the car just pitching a bit. So I think you're totally right here, Atyan. I think this is a great way to test this right now. So we got basically the balance. I don't really feel any difference. I might get a little bit more ride height. Let's do that as well. 83 is good. But lower rebound now does, when I hit the brakes, the extension of the dampers on the back are going to be a bit slower, and that makes the front pitch a bit less. So that's a good tune to try out. 5.3. I thought the tire pressures were still off, weren't they? Yeah, this front is way too high. There's one. Okay. 3, save. So, what I'm basically like, how many people are in here? I don't have any updates on this. Whatever. Just it's just us, Ringelberg and Johan, yeah? More people we don't get here. Or do we? Are people actually just listening and just sucking up the info? I don't know. It's a guess for me. To be honest, guys, I never look at the view counts in the streams.
All clear, push now.
Because I get intimidated by it. If there were like 60 people in here, I would like, oh my god, so many? Or if it was like 5, I would be like, it's like nobody cares. Well, tomorrow I can see that nobody cared if there were only 5 viewers in here, so. And then again, for the people who do care, I mean, that's awesome, right? But if I don't see the numbers, then I don't know, I'm just being myself, so. Let me just focus a little bit.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Oh, it's way more grippy through the right height. Ringelberg, way better like this.
Temps are good.
Bad exit.
Track limits.
So you can see the delta is kind of changing throughout the corner with these rebounds and right height settings. You can see now as well. This is feels way better. A little bit oversteer here. So another half second here, right? It's more nervous on the back, I'm gonna admit that. It's not really easy to drive anymore. So This felt very playful, so yeah, maybe you can do that. Maybe it was too much. So, but you know what we also could do is put it back to 80 and create a bit more wheel rates. Also something we could do, but we're gonna stop it right here. Yeah, that's right. But I also have an input problem. So having some freedom with the oversteer, if I just are more correctly, then yeah. I think this is great. I think 80 is good with this wing setting. Maybe it was higher wing setting and whatever. With that, with those few corners. I think this is great. I think this works fine. So let's just save this as it is with the ride height. Okay, so I'm tired now. I want to thank everyone for watching. This, like next week, we're gonna have a community race on Wednesday, 8:30 Dutch time. Be there, subscribe, like the live stream, please. That will help me out. And see you guys next time. And thanks, Ringelberg, for assisting me. Also in the Discord, guys, we have questions and all that. Ask Ringelberg. He's of a massive help, and he's actually he used to be a real racer as well. So know that. Okay, good. Guys, I will catch you later. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.